All right, let's welcome everybody to Personal Growth Monday. I hope everything's going well for you and your family down here in the basement of Casa de Parker. And we've got our What Drives Winning book, and we're on chapter 3 this week. And it talks about the name of the chapter is Getting Ahead of the Conversation. It's going to touch a little bit, or it touches a little bit on what we've talked about before this spring when we talked about our get betters, and it had performance skills and moral skills on there. And first thing what I'm going to do is, if you take a look at the email, it's going to have a list, kind of the starting of our glossary, and it's going to define each of the moral skills and the performance skills, and take a look at those. And then our first item of business on that today is we're going to take a look, and why don't you come up with the 5 things on each side that you'd like to be known as, or you'd like to be known for. So those 5 items that you've picked out that if people were going to talk about you, you would really like one of those or each of those 5 things on each side to be something they would talk about it. So our action today is going to be, we're going to try and write a speech, or not really a speech, but why don't you picture yourself 5 years down the road after you graduate, you come back for the alumni game, and let's say we're in a circle at the end, and you had to describe, or you had to listen to someone describe you as during your time here at Stevens, what you were all about. And what I want you to do is try and incorporate each of the 5 things, both moral and character skills, performance skills and moral skills, put them together, those 10 things, and incorporate that into the speech or the little write-up you do about someone that would be describing you. That's what you'd like them to say. So that's really our main action point of today. So what we've gone through so far is we've gone through what's holding you back. We've written a letter to our sport. We've identified our inner circle. We've developed and built a board of directors. So then we've got the glossary, which I just sent out today. We're going to performance and moral skills. We're going to write this end of things speech, and then what we're going to do is try and use these get betters, as we've talked about them before, as something that we can use for an accountability program. So you want to share some of these things with some of the people you're closest with on the group to try and keep us in line as far as our get betters, and try and make sure that you're opening up to someone that says, okay, these are some things I struggle with, or these are the things I want to get better at, and have someone to talk to and to help you make sure you're getting a checklist and you're following through on some of these things. It's really important. So that would get us through the first section of the book, which is great. Hopefully you and your families are doing well. This is not an easy time for anybody. Personally, I had a pretty rough day yesterday, but I'm trying to get kind of back on track today. Really miss you guys. A lot of what I kind of tie up into myself and what I'm about is getting a chance to work with you and to kind of work on relationships and do that through soccer, and something I really love doing and can't wait to get back on the field with everybody. But hopefully things are going well with you and your family. Make sure you're communicating and reaching out, really important. So those who've reached out to me, it really means a lot. So thank you. And let's just kind of keep this thing going. We're alone together, but we're one day closer. All right. Keep working on it. All right. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.